Welcome again, viewers, and welcome all Dragon Ball Z fans. This is Sweetbattlescars, and this is another unboxing video. Today we're going to be looking at the SH Figuarts Perfect Cell figure by Bandai. This figure was released about 2 weeks ago, late November, early December, around there, and it is now in my hands. So we're going to be unboxing this guy and taking a look at the figure inside. So let's take a look at the box first. This is your standard SH Figuarts box for the Dragon Ball Z series, and so in the front you can see the logos, your typical stuff there. Side and kind of in the corner in the front shows a picture of Cell's face, pretty awesome picture there, and the back shows the figure in various poses. This figure does come with a few accessories, as you see in the back there, and so it should be a pretty nice figure. I'm really excited to finally get to open this guy. And the other side is a picture of the entire figure itself, just standing there and looking awesome. Top of the box, a big Kamehameha. As we know, Cell can do a Kamehameha technique. And the bottom's just Perfect Cell again and some other things. The text in this box is also in English. It is not in Japanese. I won't be reading that to you guys today. I'm feeling a little sick. My throat is a little weird, but shouldn't stop me from doing an unboxing. And so, but I won't be reading today. So we're gonna get to the opening of this guy, and so here is the figure in its plastic casing, and we're gonna just open it. And sorry, this is really loud. It's really loud plastic. They choose the loudest plastic for these figures. So I'm gonna go ahead and move my camera now that the box is out of the way. And I'm noticing that the light is really bright, so let's turn that down a little bit. There we go, just slightly. And everything fell out of the box, but it's okay. It was gonna come out anyway. So, okay, here we go. Let's take a look at the figure first. So pretty good figure all the way around. Looks nice. Paint job is nice. Paint job is one of the first things I look at. The paint job is really important to me in figures. I just really like it when they go and detail figures before I scratch them by dropping their heads off. But so I really like the way that they detail some figures, and I gotta say that Bandai is doing a really good job with these HA Figuarts Dragon Ball Z figures. They are just killing it. They are doing a really fantastic job. So let's take a look at this guy. So you see the face there, nice paint. The eyes are really well defined. The features in the face are really nicely done. You see the face there, it looks exactly like Cell. And so it's a really good cast, really high quality cast. You can see the paint in his body, the details, his little Cell details there, really nice as well. And the purple in his body there also. It's a little flat. There's not much detail if it wasn't for the little wrinkles there that are actually in the plastic. The paint is just like purple paint. There's no shading or anything like that. Legs look pretty nice also. So really nice figure. Let's take a look at Articulation really quickly. As it's typical of SH Figuarts. These figures have really good articulation. The neck, the head moves side to side like so. It's a little difficult because of the back of his head here. It hits that plastic, and his head pops out at that point. So you have good mobility, just you can't really go all the way around. I don't see why you would need to anyway. So it goes up and down like so, and side to side a little bit. You have a little bit of wiggle. As is with all of these figures, there is a joint in the neck also. You can see there. It moves a little bit. It's on a little hinge in there into the torso. And the arms also have really good articulation. So we can see there we can kind of pop them out. You see the ball joint in there. So you go up about that much while the arm is in this position, down, and all the way around 360. And when it's in this position, you can pretty much go anywhere except not down, obviously, because of the way the joint is structured. And you got these little caps here that are really nice. They hide the joint, and so I think they really did a nice job there. Elbow goes up about that much. I'm gonna move these little wings here down about straight like that, and it's on a hinge, and it is a single joint for what I can tell. Yes, and so there is the elbow joint. It's got a nice detail in the back there. His elbow is noticeable there, it's visible. And we're gonna move on to the torso. So his torso kind of pops out for extra articulation, as you can see there. When it's in this position, it can spin a little bit to the sides, wiggle side to side, and up and down that much. Notice there is another joint there at the chest that allows him to do that for various poses. It goes side to side also, front and back. And then you get this extra, when you pop it out, you can really pretty much go all the way around. And then you gotta kind of fix his torso there. So, pretty good detail there with the joints. The legs also pop out just like the arms, and they are on a ball joint at the hip. It goes up about that much because his shell hits here, his armor, and then his exoskeleton, I should say, that's more precise, and goes up about that much. It goes up to the side about that much. Obviously his exoskeleton is there, and you can pretty much, if you wanted to, take it all the way around, but you really have to pop that joint out. So we're gonna take a look at the knee joints. They should be and they are on a double joint. It's a double hinge joint, so the knees have a lot of movement. It goes up, back around that much, and forward. Then his ankle is on another joint, and it wiggles side to side a little bit. Obviously, the exoskeleton also gets in the way here, so it moves side to side about that much and up and down that much. And there is a hinge joint there for more movement. The back also, his wings are actually on joints. Also, as you saw me moving them earlier, they are on a ball joint. Let me see if I can kind of take them out here. I don't know if, there you go. So you can see they're on a ball joint also in there. So that should allow for some pretty good poses. Let me see if I can bring this back in there. So yeah, the little ball just goes in there. It should set nicely there. And I gotta say, the paint on the black parts is really nice. It's got a little bit of a kind of metallic look. I don't know if the camera is picking it up nicely, but it's really awesome paint. I really love the paint that they use for the blacks. It's not just a flat black, it's got a nice depth to it. So obviously it's like a semi-gloss finish, but it's also got that metallic look going for it. You can see it looks kind of bluish and purplish in some parts. Same thing for the head, and I gotta say, they really did a nice job in making this cell figure. You see the back there also, he has the little needle, the little tail there that he doesn't use anymore because he's obviously absorbed everyone he needed to, the androids included. So really awesome details on this guy. As you saw at the beginning of the video, I dropped all of his accessories out of the packaging, but he does come with 2 extra sets of faces. We have a little smirk there, a little cell, kind of just serious, showing off, asking you what's up. And then here is Angry Cell. You do not want to get this face from Cell. And then on the figure, you get Cell kind of smiling at you because you're about to die. And he's about to take over the world. And he's awesome. And he is green and you're not. Well, Piccolo is. So Piccolo doesn't have to feel bad. So you attach the head. You take it off. And you should be able to pull this out, the face, and you see the little connectors there, the little pegs. They go into it, and so you can just replace the face, and notice it fits just as nicely as the other one did. And I gotta say, I really like the paint they used on the eyes. It's so well defined. So really nice job on the eyes, really nice job overall, really awesome figure. He does come with extra sets of hands, 2 pairs, 2 extra sets, 3 sets in total. He has his closed fist on right now that the figure comes with. You take those off. He also gets a partially open palm for his scratching, I guess, if he needs to scratch anything. Scratch his back, getting itchy, that sort of thing. And an open palm fist, an open palm hand and this is completely open for shooting blasts at Goku and anyone who stands in his way. So really nice sets of hands there. They look accurate. They look like they did in the cartoon and in the manga for that matter. So there you go. He also does come with these hands, kind of like Piccolo did, with these crossed arms. I should say not just hands. So you just attach those instead of the arms, and he'll kind of go for that look there. I want to kind of keep that short because I really want to show you here. This video is getting kind of long. I want to keep it short, and I really want to show you the extra accessories that he comes with. Yeah, pull it out of the packaging. He comes with a Kamehameha blast and some particle effects and like movement effects here. So these are the effects. These are just a clear plastic casts. And you can see there's like little pieces of gravel and like rocks flying out of the air, flying out of the ground into the air. And these should be able to come into this thing like so. There we go. So here we go. That's it there. Here's the other piece. It goes in like the other one did. They are a little hard, a little difficult to put in there. But in the end, they should set nicely like that. So you see this is the little piece of ground that it came with. It has nice details there, actually nice paint on the dirt piece, on the ground piece. And then it came with this little piece of clear plastic here, the little attachment piece to hold the blast. So this sits on the ground like so, and then you get your big Kamehameha energy wave. Has a little hole there that attaches into this peg. Move some of this plastic out of the way, and now Cell can have a little blast shooting out of here. Let's see if we can make this happen. Let me take some of these things out of here so that we can get a good enough amount of space here. Get these hands and flying here. Goku was able to rip his face off, but obviously Cell regenerated because he's got Piccolo cells in him, and so he's back to normal. So we're gonna give him a little bit of a Kamehameha pose. I know this is not the Kamehameha pose, but he's just like shooting his blast at someone. Probably the camera doesn't seem to like one of you. So we're gonna try to get this whole shot here and move the camera up a little bit so we can get this awesome shot. And it seems that did it. Let's get the blast closer to him. And there you go. My light is really bright on this side, so you can't really see, but I'm gonna hide. There we go. So there you go, guys. This is Cell with his little blast detail, shooting his blast, and obviously you can kind of pose them any way you want. You can pose it, you can pose the blast any way you want, and so I think that's a really good detail that they included. This little base and stand, and energy wave with it. So I think that would make for some awesome poses. And let's get the little, that's what it looks like completed, that thing there. And Cell obviously shooting his blast. So there you go, guys. I think I've talked about everything when it comes to this figure. Here's the figure, Cell, and again, this is what as you can expect from the SH Figuarts series. Nice joints all the way around, really nice and tight. They're not loose by any means. They fit nicely. They feel good. They allow for some really good poses, and it seems that Cell is able to maintain, you know, any pose that you want to put them in because of these nicely engineered joints. So that's it for this review and unboxing, guys. So I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe if you want to see more of these videos, and I will see you guys next time.